What's going on, guys? It's me, SemiMong. We are back on Albion Online. Today I'm going to go through actually building up my personal island because the game's been out a while and I still haven't done it, and I suggest you guys do it too because it actually gives you a lot of money. But we're going to start it off with the legendary founders house. So if you didn't get the legendary founders pack, you're gonna have to put down a standard house or a guild hall. A guild hall would actually be much better. I don't know if you can place one on your personal island. I know you can do it on a guild island, but they're a lot bigger. They can hold more chests, more laborers to get you free items, which we'll go through at the end as well. You can get free materials from your island, save you time, don't have to gather quite as much. But I start my island off with a farm, so you can get either a farm, a herb garden, or a pasture. But I thought I'd start off with a farm so I can start growing things like carrots, turnips, what else? Oh no, you need a pasture for like baby chickens and stuff. But I can start growing the essentials like carrots and turnips to cook food and actually feed my other buildings so they don't run out of nutrition, is it? So you can use it and craft it and do everything else you need in a building. So I put down my farm, I put down my house, and then as I said, I put down a cook as well just for the carrot soup. But I've gone for a farm because you can actually upgrade your island to level 3 and you get another farm slot. So that's what I'm going to do in a couple of days or so, is upgrade it to level 3, get another farm slot, and then put down a pasture so I can put down my like chicks and my goats and start getting mounts through the transport oxes, the horses and stuff. And then this is just the butcher. So once I get it to level 3, it will all come into one. I'll have the farm, the pasture, the butcher, and the cook. So I can start getting stews on the go. I can get soups on the go to feed buildings and get all of this stuff. But one thing I realized, guys, is I left my legendary explorer's anchor, the anchor package thing that you have to use to make your house, in Martlock. Like it's like four zones away, and I'm just there like, no, why? I can't be asked to run. So I do make the journey. It takes about 10 minutes, and I do leave in this loading art as well, just because it's one of the best arts. Now, one sort of scary thing that happened on the way back, as you can see, I've got my transport ox because I decided I'm going to bring a few other materials with me. I brought the stone and the rough logs and, what is it? I think it's limestone blocks, or I don't know, sandstone, that's it, for the buildings that you actually need to build them up. But the guys that you just saw me travel with end up stopping and then start flagging up. So I think they're going to try and kill me, but I'm not quite sure. I just continue on my way and don't think anything about it. But there's no other enemies around. There's no dungeons around. Like, I don't understand. But I finally get back to my island, and this is the most tedious and just long part about the whole process, and that is actually just putting in the sandstone and the limestone blocks. You can see how long it takes, and you can only do it in sections of 30. So be prepared. Go make yourself a cup of tea. Get yourself a slice of toast or something like that. Just mong for a little bit, okay, because it does take a good 5 minutes to input the stone into every single building. Like, look how long that took. But once I've got my farm up and running, I get right on it, as I said, planting my carrots, because one round of carrots, or like 9 plots of carrots, levels you up pretty much. So you can do this once and you'll get your journeyman's or tier 3 farming, and then you can do that another time and you can get your adepts farming, which is the turnips. So you're basically only two farming schedules away from leveling up to get to your turnips, and then from there you can do potatoes, pumpkins, and everything else. But you will need a herb garden if you want to do potions. So I don't know what level it is to actually level it up and get free farm slots. As I said, you can upgrade your island to level 3 to get another farm slot, but I believe it's either level 5 or 6 to actually get free farm slots to actually get the herb garden, pasture, and farm. But right now, what you're seeing is actually me upgrading my house. I've already built the house, but I'm going to upgrade it again because it allows you to have an extra labourer. Now, as I said at the start, your island can give you free materials, and that's through labourers. So what you want to do is get your house, level it up to like tier 2, or like upgrade your house to tier 2. I don't know exactly how it works. And then you want to hire yourself some labourers. So you can see you're going to need more rough logs, rough stone, and then more limestone blocks. And if you're like me, you ran out of rough logs, on your island there's actually trees that are like 50 out of 50 instead of 9 out of 9. So you can get a ton of rough logs pretty easily. Once again, go make yourself a cup of tea, a slice of toast or something like that while you're farming away. But then comes the tedious part of just inserting all the stone again. But once you've done that, you can hire your labourers, and what you want to do is increase their happiness and increase their efficiency by placing down beds and tables, so basically furniture for your house. This stuff comes from the toolmaker, so you should be fairly familiar with the toolmaker already. Your adept sickles and all your axes and stuff come from the toolmaker. You get shown how to make tools at the start of the game, so if you go to a city there should be another category in the toolmaker for furniture and home items. And as you can see, I've put down my labourer, and unfortunately he's not quite happy at the moment. He hasn't got a bed, he hasn't got a table. You can also put trophies down as well, sort of like just, I don't know what they are, but they add to the happiness, and you need the happiness to go up so you can actually fill the journals that you just saw a minute ago with fame. You can fill them like by gathering or killing, but once you've filled them and once you've got full happiness, you can send your labourer on his way and he'll actually go and just get materials for you. So you can pause it and just stop it on these little categories. It's just going through what I've just told you, that you need beds and tables and trophies and stuff. The bottom one is his overall happiness. But guys, that's how I set up my island, okay? I think it's pretty efficient. I've got farming so I can get seeds and sell crops. I can cook things, I can grow animals, make mounts, make the soups, make the stews, send my labourers on their way. One thing to note is that you're going to have to level up the labourers. So once you've leveled up the journal with your fame, you hand it into the labourer, you'll send him on his way to do his first task, and when he comes back, he'll level up to tier 3, and then you'll just have to send him on his way again, do a couple more tasks to level him up to tier 4, and every tier you level him up, he'll be able to gather that tier materials. So it's going to start off pretty low and you're only going to be able to gather tier 2 materials, but once you level them up, you'll be able to gather tier 3, tier 4, and it'll just save you a lot of time. Guys, let me know how you sort your island out down below. Have you gone for herbs? Have you gone for cooking? Have you gone just the full mount route? Have you not even touched your island? I'll be sure to reply. So yeah, thanks, and I'll see you on the next video.